My name's Johnny.
Drop it.
Hey, how's it going, Joker fam? It's your boy Haha Joker, man. And today we're gonna be going over a couple things, going over some stuff with MCS, going over some stuff in game, and some little key points that's been going on in the MUT community that people have been talking about. That I am a little late on, but once again, it's a bit of a mute point, but we'll get into all of that in a second. So, as it is, content's a little slow, so that's why I'm putting out this video. More than likely, with these content gaps for the Raiders theme team, we're going to be starting to post Lions theme team gameplay, Patriots theme team gameplay, obviously with cover athletes coming out and stuff like that. We're going to get a Tom Brady eventually. Hopefully we get a Dante Culpepper. So obviously content's going to start picking up for us real quick, but for these certain gaps and stuff like that, right now the Lions theme team does have a quarterback, so that'll probably be the first, I guess, gameplay content we'll get back into if we don't have Raiders content, you know what I'm saying, until Patriots gets a quarterback. But either way, MCS stuff. So real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what's been going on with the MCS, man. Once again, man, with stuff like this, man, I am very obviously appreciative of like the support that I've gotten throughout this. Is the only reason that I've decided to want to compete through the MCS and things of that nature. But as you guys can see right now, man, you guys can see here we have the participants, and you guys can see I've been obviously doing this since Madden, what is this, 23, I believe? Yeah, Madden MCS 23. So back then it was different, or last year I should say. I'm saying back then, it was like 5 years ago. Last year it was different. It was just obviously Xbox players only, and then PlayStation was separate from us. Obviously now that it's cross-platform, it's obviously changed. It's no longer Xbox Series S. But you guys can see the participants, the people that, you know, obviously participated throughout it and stuff like that. Now, the Madden 23 obviously didn't do too well. I don't even think I made it to the brackets not one time through this, but through this year, Ultimate Kickoff we didn't do well in. It was 21,000 people that competed in this. Didn't do well in this one, didn't make it to brackets. But Most Feared and Harvest, those were our best. We actually made it into the bracket play. Did well, but obviously I think we got eliminated in the first round of the brackets. So, you know, we got to get better on that aspect. Zero Chill, I don't even think we made it through the brackets. And playoffs, we made it to the brackets. But in playoffs, the last MCS event, which I didn't know this, man, they had the event have a 4-day span. So typically what happens in those 4-day spans on those type of tournaments, because sometimes not all the tournaments are 4 weekends, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the tournament is just that one weekend. That ladder is just that one weekend, and that's it. But how they did it before, I forgot which one it was. Maybe it was in Most Feared. It was in Most Feared or Harvest. They did it Saturday and Sunday. If it was a 4-day ladder, they did it Saturday and Sunday, and then they did it next Saturday and next Sunday. That's what I thought it was going to be for the playoff one. It was a 4-day weekend, or it was a 4-day ladder. So I thought they were going to do it Saturday and Sunday, and then the following Saturday and Sunday. But for whatever reason, they did it Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And I completely missed out on all of Monday because, once again, I assumed. I didn't even read the thing. I just went off an assumption. And obviously, I missed all of Monday. We participated Tuesday once I figured out what was going on. And we obviously still made it into the brackets, but I didn't get placed where I felt like I should have been placed. I feel like I should have placed somewhere in the 200s. Somewhere in the 200s at least. And we got placed in the 300s, which again, you know, is it that much of a difference? When it comes to being placed in the brackets, it is a difference. So, you know, it is what it is. I got a chance to compete. I actually enjoyed the experience of being in the MCS ladders, being in the brackets. It's a good experience. It's fun. I know I get a lot of flack on here for running one play, but again, if this one play is good enough to get me into these, you know, be comp in these events, then it works to some extent. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I try to stay away from the meta. And as you guys, if you guys do follow this stuff in the MCS, man, we've seen people come out in different formations. We just saw I forgot what the guy's name is, but he played college basketball and stuff like that. He came out running his own thing. There was another dude came out running Gun Monster, I believe, in Zero Chill, or was it Zero Chill? No, I think it was in Harvest. He came out running Gun Monster, which, it is what it is on that, but it's something different. You know what I'm saying? So, again, if you don't have to come into these events running meta. You know what I'm saying? And I get people love their bunch and stuff like that. That's cool, but you guys know since I've started this channel back in Madden 20, bro, never been about running meta. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather run my own thing, do my own thing, so on and so forth. So, I want to say thank you guys for the love and support, man. And obviously, we're going to keep trying to compete. We're going to keep trying to get that pro title. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you can get into the money in these events, I, probably consider you a pro. You know what I'm saying? Let me know in the comment section below. What do you guys consider a pro Madden player? Is it just getting into the money? Is it being on a live event? Or is it winning a belt? Like, what do you guys, at what point do you guys consider you're pro in Madden? Let me know in the comment section below. But either way, man, once again, it was fun. It was great because there was a reason to compete, which brings me to this. So there's been a lot of things going on in the MUT community about just different things, packs, pack odds, things of that nature. It's been a lot of different things, but as it is, this is the same issue we had last year with pack odds, so on and so forth. I want y'all to know nothing's going to change. There's never going to be a long-term change. All right, period. Y'all can go on pack strikes. Y'all can do all that stuff. It's not going to change anything. All right, so that's number one. Number two, another thing that came up. Now, I'm not going to name drop. I try to stay away from name dropping in my videos too much, so I'm not going to name drop. But there was a certain content creator who has a voice in the MUT community. Now, keep in mind, I'm not even a whisper in the MUT community. You know what I'm saying? I do my own thing on YouTube. I'm trying to grow, do my thing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not even a whisper yet. And when it comes to someone who has a voice in the community and they say certain things, it can shift certain things in a non-positive way. So once again, I'm not going to name drop. Y'all can do your own research and things of that nature. But a certain content creator came out and said at the beginning of one of his videos, he said that, do you believe, he said there is no right or wrong answer. Okay, and I'm kind of paraphrasing, okay? There is no right or wrong answer, but do you believe you deserve the same team as me when I put the amount of time into this game and the amount of money in this game, which is around $5,000 plus into this game? Do you believe you deserve the same team as me? Okay, now, with that level of thinking, okay, you would look at this person who is actively competing in MCSs and stuff like that, who is actively a pro player. You would look at someone like that and you will probably say, you know what, maybe I don't. But realistically, keep in mind, this year especially, you can put outside of gameplay, okay? Because gameplay is going to be excluded. Like how you run your offense, how you run your defense, you know what I'm saying? That stuff is different, okay? The time you put into this game will never equal out to what your team would look like, because there's not enough in this game for you to do for your team to be any kind of comp, period. So the time you put into this game doesn't mean anything, because keep in mind, because I've already reiterated this before, I've already talked about this, so I'm just reiterating this on this topic again. The passes in this game. Now, keep in mind, the whole objective of what you're playing Madden for, all your head-to-heads, outside of if you win the Super Bowl, you get trophy packs, which again is a gamble, which we're going to talk about that too. Outside of winning trophy packs, the only reason you are playing Madden currently in MUT is to complete 2 things. Maybe, barring certain things, maybe 3 things. That is a promo pass, which is right now 0 chill, before it was harvest and so on and so forth. A promo pass, your competitive pass, and your season pass. These 3 things are the only things you are. This is when you put your time into this game, that is what you're putting it into. Are those 3 passes. Now, once again, we've been through this before, but we're gonna go through it again. Season pass, right? Because this is going to be the longest one. This is what you get out of season passes, right? We already know the packs, pro elite packs, yada yada yada. The Darren Woodson. Haven't seen this card get used not one time. I used this card for maybe about 2 to 3 days and took him off my team. Okay, Darren Woodson, don't need him on your team. Bruce Matthews could be usable depending. You know what I'm saying? He might have a little space on your team, but it is what it is. Michael Vick upgrade. What's the point? As it is, we just got Lamar Jackson cover athlete. There are other quarterbacks that came out in this game that are way better than this Michael Vick. Now, again, once again, if you're no money spent, then this Vick is going to be your best option. But as it is, if you're a comp, nobody's using this Michael Vick. Okay, it's just that simple. More shit packs, Ted Hendricks and Barry Sanders. I haven't seen anybody use this Barry Sanders not a single time. And Ted Hendricks, I've seen him a couple times. Maybe a handful of times. But realistically, nobody's using him. Why? Because he has Lurker for 1 AP. You can just get Josh Allen. If you're looking for a height and lurk artist, just get Josh Allen. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention that you also still have Fred Warner and Ray Lewis too. But once again, it still stands that Ted Hendricks and Barry Sanders are not really useful in this game. And you get some more packs that you just got to get lucky on. There's no point in this. You know what I'm saying? Now, once again, same thing with the competitive pass. The most you're getting is going to be packs. It's going to be coins that are not going to really amount to much. And you'll get this Darnell Washington. Once again, I don't think anybody's going to be using this card because as it is a 92 overall Darnell Washington, and we're already getting 94s. Not to mention, obviously already getting 93s, but we are getting 94s also. So eventually we're going to get a 94 tight end, and this Darnell Washington is going to be useless. I'm saying I don't think I'll see anybody with this Darnell Washington on their team. Jack Campbell, I'm not going to go all the way down there, but Jack Campbell, same thing. 6'5", great height, good user, lurk artist. Once again, if you want a lurk artist middle linebacker, you got Josh Allen. Same height, gets lurk artist for 0. Jack Campbell is useless. You get what I'm saying? So these things, and you get a legend fantasy pack, which we already talked about this. Once again, the amount of time you put into this game is not going to equal out to your team being any kind of good. It's really just that simple. We've already talked about time doesn't matter. But let's just say money. So this particular content creator said he spent roughly $5,000, a little over $5,000 on this game. My question to that of, do you think you deserve to have the same team as me? Well, if there is no right or wrong answer, I will answer your question with a question then. Okay? If you spent $5,000 in this game and you have the team that you have, and I spent $5,000 in this game and I don't have the team that you have, is that fair? Because if your answer is no, then there's a problem. And if your answer is a yes, well, then there's still a problem. You get what I'm saying? Because just because your pack luck might be better, but if we're spending the same amount of money, then we should roughly have the same team. Because that's what it comes down to building a comp team in this game, is how much money are you willing to spend? Which lies the problem. EA is not going to do anything with a pack strike and this, that, and the third. They're not going to mess with their pockets in order to appease you. We've already seen this from last year. It's just the way it is. I didn't participate in the pack strike last year because I'm a small content creator trying to build, and I'm not going to miss out on content on some foolishness that I know EA is not going to. Here's the thing, right? EA can say that they up pack odds. Okay, they can say that. But if you don't see that, how do you know if the pack odds are upped? You know what I'm saying? I'll give you guys an example, right? Now, you don't have to know about Apex to know this, to follow this analogy, but there is a and again, once again, for people that played Apex, I don't know if this is true or not, but there was a rumor going around, or a possible rumor, and maybe it was true, I don't know. But there was something going around that if you pulled, what was it, 500 Apex packs, okay, if you pulled 500 Apex packs, you were guaranteed an heirloom. So the equivalent to that would be if you pulled 500 of any packs in Madden, you were guaranteed an LTD at that 500 spot. Okay, now I don't know if this, and keep in mind too, you could pull Apex, you could pull your heirloom before then, but regardless, you were still guaranteed one at the 500 mark. Okay, so let's just say, for the sake of argument, let's just go to the marketplace real quick. Now, if EA came out and told us that, perfect example, your Legend Legacy bundle, right? That is, if you were to buy it with points, 12,000, it is 90 bucks, right? 90 bucks, you get yourself the 8 packs, which you could get an LTD out of, but you are guaranteed a 93 overall fantasy champion player. Now, granted, could this 93 overall to me should be 8 plus also, so you can have a chance of getting the LTD, because the LTD is a 94. If you're only getting a 93 fantasy player, you're not guaranteed an LTD. You get what I'm saying? That's a bit of a problem to me. But let's just go over to if EA Sports said legend packs. Okay, there's 12 legend packs in here. Okay, if EA told us after these 12 legend packs, on that last pack you are guaranteed an LTD, would you pull this? You get what I'm saying? Now, could you get one beforehand? 100%. But no matter what happens, you are guaranteed an LTD out of once you hit these 12 packs. On that 12th pack, you're getting an LTD. Would you pull this? Now, for some of you, I don't really got the coins. 115K per pack. That's a hefty chunk of change. You know what I'm saying? So I would get it on that point, but let's go a little cheaper. Team of the Week pack. If Team of the Week player came out, LTD, let's say you wanted it, whatever, or let's say there was 2 LTDs, you know, whatever the case is, whatever they decide to do, and you were guaranteed an LTD at the end of these 10 packs, 70 per 10, what is that, 700K? Would you pull this? Now, for some of you, you might. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting on 1.2 mil. If there was an LTD that I wanted out of this, and, you know, I could possibly get it beforehand, but I was guaranteed no matter what, after these 10 packs, I was guaranteed it, I might pull it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, keep in mind, most of these LTDs are going to be pretty expensive. All right, they're going for about 1 mil. This also could change the market for us. LTDs are going to be going for about 400, 500K, roughly. Instead, they're going for about 1 mil, whatever the case is. Now, to me, this is how I feel EA could change their pack odds. Okay, there needs to be some guarantee to this. You know what I'm saying? Now, here's the other problem. Now, here's the other thing that I'm going to harp on too. Cover athletes. Now, cover athletes, I feel, are in a different thing than most LTD players. Cover athletes are like golden tickets before golden tickets. These cards should be difficult and hard to obtain, which is why if you go into the auction house now, Lamar Jackson is going for about $4 million, something like that. Peyton Hillis, since he's a running back, he's not going to be going for much, but he is still going for about roughly $2 to $3 million, I believe. But once again, they're cover athletes. They should be difficult to obtain. Lamar Jackson, the cheapest one is $4.3 million. And keep in mind, there's you know what I'm saying? It's not a lot up, but there's a few up. You know what I'm saying? That's his going rate. Peyton Hillis, 2.2. Once again, like I said, he's a running back, so that makes sense. So these certain players being these prices, this makes sense. Okay? But once again, not every LTD, and that's clear comparison to what I was talking about, not every LTD is built the same. Not every LTD should be going for, or not every cover athlete should be going for about $4 million. Lamar Jackson should. Tom Brady probably will. Dante Culpepper will. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. Now, once again, EA Sports is a good chance that they probably won't do this. All right. Once again, I'm just spitballing at this point. But one thing, 110%, which needs to happen, is that solo battle rewards need to come back, and Weekend League needs to come back. Now, I've complained a lot about Weekend League, but one thing I never complained about was the coins that I got throughout Weekend League. Okay? At the end of the day, this game is going to always have a glass ceiling on how well it's going to do. Gameplay-wise, pack-wise, whatever. EA Sports needs to be able to allow people to participate in these promos, things of that nature, get certain cards just on playing the game. Because as it is right now, you cannot do that. You cannot get certain cards without buying packs. I'm sorry. I was going to say pulling packs like it's that easy. Without buying packs. The only packs that you have a chance of pulling anything would be trophy packs, realistically. And not everybody's going to sit here and play 7 whatever games of head-to-head to get trophy packs, just to not get anything on top of that. So, at the end of the day, to me, they need to bring back solo battles. Once again, I've never played solo battles, ever. Never had a reason to. I played solo battles this year, one time. Didn't play it again. I'm not a solo battle player. I would rather play Weekend League. It's really just that simple. But they took the rewards out, but they still want you to play solo battles for the comp pass. Now, comp pass, I can care less about your promo passes, your comp passes, your season passes, your backstage passes, your passes to see Jesus. I can care less about any of those passes. I don't care. But you guys need to be able to implement Weekend League and solo battle rewards back into this game. Because as it is, if you're going to sit here and tell me that I have to play out through X amount, I got to spend X amount of time on this game to do these, whatever it might be, head-to-head wins, do whatever, dailies and all this other foolishness, to get season pass rewards and all, like, that is terrible. And it needs to change. That is something y'all can change and choose not to. Okay? This is my 2 cents on this topic. Once again, I know this is going to be a long-winded video, but as it is, that's my thing. EA's not going to fix their pack odds. You know what I'm saying? Because it's you messing with their pockets. It's not going to happen. Bring back house rules. Bring back Weekend League. Bring back solo battle rewards for people that want to still compete when MCS is done. MCS is done after this. After this is Madden Bowl, and that's it. And that's when this game starts to nosedive. Why? Because there's no reason to compete. There's no reason to stay competitive. Why? Because there's no way to make coins in this game. There's only ways to further yourself in a season pass or a competitive pass where when you're guaranteed shit amount of coins and you gotta depend on pack luck to get anything in this game. It's not worth it. And this game will take a big time nosedive. Once again, if this is make or break year for EA Sports, for Madden, whoever the higher ups are, this is a break year. And whatever y'all gotta break, clear a house, whatever it is, do so. Get people in there that's going to listen to reason instead of what's going to benefit your pockets. Because in the long run, reasoning, if you're listening to the community, the money's gonna be there. People still gonna buy packs. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. No, like, even if I do well in Weekend League, my God, I'm still gonna buy packs. Because maybe I do want to have a little extra, whatever. Or maybe I want to build another theme team, whatever the case is. But the packs are going to be there. But if you have no other reasoning for us to get on this game and play outside of putting time and effort into passes, nobody's going to do this. People are going to go to other games. People are going to play other stuff. Like, I've gotten to the point where I've just played my daily and got off. It's just the way it is. But once again, I make this video because I want to see this game do better. I want to see this company do better. Because I like this game. I enjoy, and I know that's going to be crazy to say, but in the long, I'm not doing this YouTube video and start a whole YouTube channel around this game because I kind of like it. I'm a football fan. I enjoy football. I enjoy watching it, and I enjoy playing Madden. But there's a competitive nature that is just not there anymore. Hopefully they fix it. But if they don't, hey man, whoever is running these operations and stuff, they'll be out of there. So it is what it is, and hopefully it'll be for the better. We'll see. But either way, man, thank you guys for watching the video. If you guys enjoy it, make sure you guys drop some likes on the like button. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, man. It's free. Only takes 1 second. That means I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right? Peace.